Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. The date is Monday, October 22nd, 2018, and the time is approximately 7:59 p.m. Welcome to the YouTube channel of yours truly, Robert Alvarez the Psychic Witch. With that, I would love to acknowledge my newest YouTube channel subscribers, and they are Your Self-Love Movement. I love this name of this channel. I'm going to say it again. Your Self-Love Movement. And it is no coincidence that I find out about this channel, or rather that I learned that this channel has subscribed to my YouTube channel around the time that I was feeling divinely guided to do more affirmations and spiritual decrees regarding self-love and self-esteem. No coincidences. Second, Hoodoo Conjure Man. I love this channel name. Hoodoo Conjure Man, written as one word. Next, Fairy Fatale. I love the names of all these channels, by the way. Fairy Fatale. Supportive Tarot, who is, interestingly enough, a repeat. Because I remember receiving a notification the last time that I uploaded videos, or recorded videos before they were rendered and uploaded, that Supportive Tarot subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then I got another one. So technically, according to YouTube, she's a new subscriber, but I don't know her as a new subscriber, but I'm going to acknowledge her as such anyway because she's so fabulous. And last but not least, Ingrid Johansson, who is like a brand spanking new YouTube channel subscriber for my YouTube channel that I found out about like a few hours ago. Now, this is a popular video among many of my YouTube channel subscribers. It's the one where I talk about what's happened, what's happening, what's going to be happening, etc. And this is a bit more of a show and tell. So there are going to be things that I'm going to be showing everybody. So first and foremost, I want to acknowledge once again Supportive Tarot, or specifically Lisa of Supportive Tarot, because she came up with a really great tag called 25 Wacky Questions, or rather, hashtag 25 capital W, Aki, capital Q, questions. So I really, really enjoyed doing that tag, and it had been so long since I had done any tags of any kind, so I was really, really happy about it. So the initial video is listed in the description box in the description box of my video reply, or VR for short. But I found out from her, and really from Simon of Hermit's Cave, that Lisa has a great wife named Peggy who has a really great Etsy shop called SparxCreations. It's written as one word, capital SPARX, then capital CREATIONS. And I want to show you what I purchased. And by the way, you have 9 more days to receive a 20% discount on most of the merchandise, if not all of the merchandise, on SparxCreations Etsy Shop. So, first of all, I want to show you, and I'm going to cover up the address because, you know, that's the thing to do. So this is the address label covering up the address, and look at this gorgeous dragon, tattoo-like dragon. I love this, and I really love that. Can you do a close-up? I'm talking to my awesome audiovisual person. So, yes. Okay, thank you so much. So, what I love about this is that I actually have seen this image before. There's a really great catalog called the Pyramid Collection. It was originally known as the Pyramid Books and the New Age Collection. And they actually have a decal that one can put on one's wall or window of this very same dragon design. I was like, it comes in red and black last time I checked. Now, of course, those of us who are the charter members of the Purple Lovers Club, you know, specifically Simon of Hermit's Cave and Jennifer of Jennifer Ball's Spiritual Garage. Okay, like really, purple, purple, purple. This is what was inside. Okay, like really, I'm working this. I'm loving this. No, Peggy worked this. I love this. And then of course, I'm very excited about this. So look at what I bought. It's a set. I love this. And and it's funny because I'm not a big batik person, but I love the batik design. I love the print. I love the drawstrings. You know, I love the whole thing. And I love that it's larger than standard size. So like if you have an oversized Oracle card deck or an oversized tarot card deck, it'll easily fit in here. This is the inside of the tarot bag. And let me show you the inside of the, I'm going to have my awesome audiovisual person do another close-up. So it's this midnight blue, navy blue satin. And I'm really excited about this. Now, let me tell you what I have in here. So there is a beautiful, gorgeous, actually two Wiccan-themed, Wiccan-inspired, Wiccan origin Oracle card decks. So one of them is called the Well-Worn Path. The other one is the Hidden Path. They're companion decks, and they were both created by Raven Grimassi and his wife Stephanie Taylor, who now goes by Stephanie Grimassi, and illustrated by the Mickey Muller. So here are the two decks. They go right in here, plenty of room. And I was divinely guided to put two crystals in the crystal pouch that actually go with the deck. So this is a single terminated clear quartz. You can see this is like when they made the expression crystal clear, this is what they had in mind. And this is an indigo obsidian. One of my favorite metaphysics stores in Manhattan is called Stick, Stone, and Bone. They used to carry these, and they don't carry them anymore. I still love them. So any of you watching this video, if you know where I can get indigo obsidian, please let me know. Because they're wonderful for enhancing the third eye and opening up the third eye. So it's a great crystal to work with if you are a professional psychic. And then all I need to do is this, and I can put it in the bag, and I'm good to go. Look, in the bag, good to go. I love this. And it is very safe to say that Peggy of SparxCreations, who is the beautiful wife of Lisa of Supportive Tarot, has a customer in me for life. Okay. So that's the first part of the show and tell. I also want to acknowledge Simon of Hermit's Cave, because he has had quite a few live chat videos during the week. A lot of what I do with my professional psychic practice and my side position of employment involve and usually require weeknights and weekends. So the fact that I can go to something during the day before I even start my day is such a wonderful treat for me. And it was actually because of the live video chat that Hermit's Cave had earlier today that I found out about Conjurer's Table. And I love their video. I love that there are two gay men that also love cats. And I love the fact that Matthew is going to be talking more about hoodoo and voodoo in upcoming videos. And I'm really happy about that, because lately, and I'm going to say during the last 2 to 4 months or so, hoodoo has been intriguing me more, and it's been drawing me more. And I've become more fascinated by it. So I'm looking forward to learning more about hoodoo through the Conjurer's Table YouTube channel. And yes, I did subscribe. The other thing is, I think I've mentioned in a previous video that for the longest time I was very resistant to my mediumship abilities, even though for at least 20 years people have told me that I have mediumship abilities. I would have clients who came to me for readings telling me that I have mediumship abilities. So I finally started acknowledging it and developing it. And I had received two very clear and evident signs the last time that I was at Catland in Bushwick giving a reading. The two signs were, number one, I saw this double chicken bone on the street. And then when I look up, I see a mural and it says "Honor the Dead," and I'm like, okay. No, it said the Death Squad. That's what it said, the Death Squad. So when I was at Catland, I purchased this. It's called Flowers from the Dead. It's an oracle card deck. It's a very unique oracle card deck in that, if I can get this open, all of the cards are black and white, and they depict skeletons and skulls. Now, this is not my forte when it comes to oracle card decks or tarot decks. And of course, one thing I don't like about the deck, I can't tell if the cards are upright or reversed before I turn it over. That's one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to decks. When I use an oracle card deck, I always look at which card most represents the energy of the High Priestess. And for me, it's this card, which is Beetle. And hold on, that is 46. Yes, XLVI is the Roman numeral for 46. I love that it says clairvoyance and understanding at the bottom. Now, for me personally, and for a lot of people who use the Sacred Tarot, the High Priestess card is a visual representation of the ancient Egyptian goddess Set, who is more commonly known as Isis. The beetle is related to the scarab, which is the ancient Egyptian symbol of transformation. And the High Priestess card absolutely symbolizes deep inner understanding and wisdom and clairvoyance and psychic ability. I really love this deck, and not surprisingly, since I acquired this deck, I have been seeing more dead animals. Now, when I say dead animals, I mean the spirits of primarily cats and dogs, like walking by me. Plus, for the longest time, my apartment has been this way station for deceased cats, mostly. I will see a cat, and because my awesome audiovisual person spends a lot of time here, a lot of the cats that were a part of his life growing up kind of show up from time to time. For the longest time, whenever my cats would start hissing, I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? Now I know why. They're just like, what? Anyway. So, yes. Now, as most of you know, I am super excited about the upcoming Notions and Potions Psychic Fair at Chill Wine Bar this Saturday, October 27th, 2018, from 12 to 6 p.m. I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. Even though I'm not one of the owners of Notions and Potions, even though I'm not one of Cheryl's business partners, because that store is so sacred to me, I really do claim ownership of that endeavor. I've poured a lot of energy into that endeavor. I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit tired, but please know that I've been getting plenty of sleep, plenty of rest, plenty to eat, and plenty to drink. So I'm not starving myself in any way. But I am looking forward to having a little bit of downtime come the first week of November. And maybe the second week of November would be nice too. And I've already begun looking at what I want to do as far as group metaphysical classes for 2019. In another video, I had mentioned that going forward, all of my group metaphysical classes are going to be a combination of a group in-person metaphysical class at a specific location, more than likely Ripley Greer Studios, which is on 8th Avenue between West 36th and West 37th Streets in the Midtown Manhattan section of New York City. And then, of course, it'll also be a live online streaming event simultaneously. And they have the bandwidth. They have more than enough bandwidth for several practitioners to be doing live streaming videos at the same time. So I'm really looking forward to thinking about what kind of classes I want to lead next year and when. So I'm really more in a preparation stage. I won't begin offering new group metaphysical classes until sometime after March 20th of 2019. And I finally ordered a 2019 calendar planner. It will be shipped out November 13th, which is, hold on, November 13th is, and I had the day of the week a few moments ago. It's a Tuesday. So the appointment calendar that I purchased for 2019 will ship out on Tuesday, November 13th, 2018. I've already started scheduling appointments for December, but once I have that calendar planner, I know that I'll be scheduling appointments for January, February, March, and maybe even April of 2019. And give me one moment. The tripod moved. Am I still in frame? Mm-hmm. You sure? Okay, mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay, so let me begin wrapping up this video. So, I almost forgot. Sometimes, some of you have wondered what I read other than metaphysical books. So, let me show you one of my favorite cozy mystery series. It's called the Magical Bakery series by Bailey Cates. This is the second novel in the series, Bewitched, Bothered, and Biscotti. I'm pretty well on my way to completing it. And then when I finish this, I can read the third one in the series, which is Charms and Chocolate Chips. Before I begin reading that one, though, I want to go back to the first novel, Brownies and Broomsticks, and actually make the recipes that are in that book. So I'm very excited about this. And I am a huge James Patterson fan, and I found this at my local one of my local libraries earlier today. And yes, I have already begun reading it, or rather devouring it. When it comes to James Patterson novels, I usually, when I have more time to spare, I devour them. And now that I'm approaching a period of downtime, I'll probably be able to finish this. And this is a new book, so I only get 2 weeks for this one. And yes, I did renew Hex, which I've become a huge fan of this author, Thomas Oldhovelt. Oh dear, I dropped the book. So, love this book. This book is fantastic. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but look it up, love it. Also, sometimes I have a bit of a warped sense of humor. So, this is a book in the Bookstore Cafe Mystery by Mr. Alex Erickson. It's called Death by Tea. Now, here's the funny thing. The first novel in the series is called Death by Coffee. So whenever I would read that cozy mystery in public, I would be drinking coffee. Now that it's getting colder, genuinely colder, I can drink tea in public, and I can read this at the same time. Yes, that's an example of how warped my sense of humor can be at times. It's very infrequent. Anyway, so for those of you who have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so as soon as you can. Make sure that you click or tap the bell icon. That way you will receive a notification every time I upload a video. And if you have not already scheduled your sacred session with me, whether it is a reading, whether it is an energy healing treatment, a private metaphysical class, do so as soon as you can. I'm pretty much booked up for all of October 2018. I would recommend anything that you schedule be between November and December of 2018. Once I receive that appointment calendar for 2019, I will be scheduling from January to April. So my recommendation to you would be to beat the rush. In the meantime, I wish all of you many blessings of peace, health, and plenty, and good night.